I always feel like somebody's watching me. But I know that I got the lady. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Ooh. Shredlords, Shredlords. What the heck we got going on up in here? What the heck we got going on up in here? Where art thou, Shredlords? A little shred here, a little shred there, a little shred there, a little shred everywhere. How do I add a thumbnail to the? How I add a thumbnail to the mother? Hey, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. I'm just getting started. Hey, chill, chat, chill. Hold on. What am I looking at? I haven't revealed yet, guys. Chat, I haven't revealed yet. But I am here. Hi. What's up, boys? Hold on, boys. Wait, can y'all hear me, see me? Chat, we are. Chat, okay, wait, can you guys hear me? Boys, is this joint working or what? Let's get a little YouTube poll going. Wait, can hear you very loud and very clear. How about you very much shut up, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Well, Chris too. Chris 1. What's up, boys? So what's the poll? Chat capital HQ in South Beach. Chat, I literally just got back. I just checked into the hotel. And the first thing that I did before I even ate, I checked into the hotel. Vote on the poll. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of South Beachy, boys. I'm feeling kind of freaking South Beachy, boys. I'm feeling kind of South Beachy, boys. I'm feeling kind of South Beachy, my boys. Anyway, Chris 1, my boy. OG Chris, can you check to see if Twitch is working? I did the multi-stream. I just don't know if Twitch is actually working. I don't know if I can actually see Twitch's chat on the phone, but can you check it and then go on YouTube and let me know that it's working on there? Boys, I don't have my tunes. I ain't got like my background tunes, boys. How am I supposed to like vibe without my background tunes? Hold on. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended. You're Chris 2. We had a Chris before you joined, bro. You're Chris 2. We had a Chris before you joined. Okay, so you guys can see the chat. I can't see the chat. I want to see the chat. The heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's true. You did know me since I was a Gerber. Okay, what is this? Retail gave $50? Is this old or new? Oh, Beast Kid Kevin followed on Twitch. W. Freaking Moltab. How do I pronounce that name? My Big M. Thanks for following on Twitch. I don't know how to freaking say it. Oh, it is? Okay, W. Okay, great. So that proves, chat. That proves that this Wi-Fi is banger. That shows, dang, they gave me the good. I ain't gonna hold you up. Y'all wanna do a room reveal? Chat, should we do a room reveal? What do you think? Wait, should we do like a hotel? Wait, should I do like a whole freaking hotel tour? I wish you guys could see this. I think we might have to do a daytime stream earlier, guys. Like if we do a daytime stream earlier, you can see this. Guys, this view, this is nuts. This view is actually insane right here. If we like look at this view, it's actually crazy. But it's like pitch black, so you can't like see nothing right now. Oh shit, not me about to get kicked out. But we should probably do a daytime stream joint. You know what I'm saying? We should probably do a daytime stream. Okay, wait, I gotta add a thumbnail. Sorry guys. My Kenny's a bootstrap guy that does everything, so I gotta add my thumbnail. I totally forgot. Okay, thumbnail. Anyway, how was your day, Shredlords? Catch me up. What'd you guys do today? I haven't slept in 48 hours, by the way. I haven't slept in 48 hours. We're freaking locked and loaded. Well, because we was cranking, and then I had this super long freaking flight, bro. I had this super long flight, but it was like a convenient flight. I flew out of like a random airport in California, and it was like an overnight flight to freaking Atlanta, and then it was from Atlanta to Florida. Okay. Okay, whoa. Oh, my boy, Pepe, what? Oh, shit, we got Top Dog Shredlords in the mix. Guys, usually when you guys all join, usually I got my music playing. We do a little roll call. You know what? Screw it. We're about to bootleg this joint. Chad, we about to bootleg this joint. What y'all know about Kenny Finance bootleg? Y'all want... Okay, you guys want the room tour first? Or what are we doing first? What are we doing first? Thumbnail. How about you do the thumbnail, Kenny Finance? Thumbnail first. Rich Topic, you're here? Dude, what's up, my boy? What up, Rich? How you doing, dude? Okay, added the thumbnail. Thumbnail. Saved for the boys. No, yeah, actually the GOAT is here, y'all. And Andy Excels. Yo, what's up, dude? What up, my boy? I'm reading it on here. I'm seeing me, but reading it on here. I'm not. And then also, W Dinner. Guys, for some reason, Miami is like $50 million for a dinner. It's like $50 million for a dinner. Bro, I got to put y'all on so much game today. Okay, so first and foremost, I took a flight last night, and I was rushing because Eric was rushing me because he drove me to the airport, and he was like, hurry up, dude. And I was like, I was not packed yet, so I didn't eat dinner. So then I was starving. So then when I got to the airport, I was like, you know what? Am I going to sit here and freaking pay airport food? No, we're starving ourselves on the plane. And we're going to look helpless when we're sitting in our chair in Delta, so that when the stewardess or the freaking flight attendants walk by, they're like, oh, look at this poor skinny kid. I should probably give him extra Cheez-Its. And it worked. It freaking worked, bro. Oh, wait. Well, you like my coverage topic? I appreciate that, Toy. I appreciate that. Andy, how's Miami going? I've been here for 12 hours. Freaking banger, bro. I got to catch you guys up on everything. It's been such a banger freaking day. But anyways, so I acted and I looked poor and sad on the airplane, right? Because, like, I didn't eat all freaking day. I don't know why. I keep forgetting to eat. But I was looking. So they're like, you want something? She was like, you want something, honey? Because she was headed to Atlanta. So I think her home base was in Atlanta. And she was black. So she had all that type of Southern hospitality. She was looking out for the kid. All that, bro. So she was about that life, you know? And I just looked like a struggling, poor entrepreneur. I put that face on where it's like, I'm desperate to make it, but I'm eating ramen noodles right now. You know what I did? You know? And so she gave me, instead of one pack of Cheez-Its, she literally gave me 3 Cheez-Its. She gave me 3 freaking Cheez-Its and 2 Diet Cokes. So that was my dinner last night. And then I was thinking, all right, if we're going to do this, I got to get like Chick-fil-A breakfast at 5 a.m. when I land in Atlanta, right? Chick-fil-A breakfast. But turns out the Atlanta airport Chick-fil-A literally only has, Reagan, that's so funny. They only have 4 options. They don't have like the regular options. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking like, what the heck? What am I going to do with these only freaking 4 freaking options? You know? But then I remembered. The Shredlords put me on credit card game. You guys remember? Do you guys remember? We had a stream like 2 or 3 weeks ago where you guys put me on credit card game. Remember? And after you guys put me on credit card game, I freaking, let me see if I have it on me. I think I do. I can't, let me hide it to make sure it doesn't do anything silly. But after you guys put me on credit card game, no screenshots, I got me one of these, boys. You know? I got me a nice little platinum joint, business platinum for the whole coat and joints. And this had lounge access. I didn't even know. Because I prompted my AI tool and I was like, what's the best way for me to save on this trip to Florida? And it remembered, right? It remembered the conversations that I had about the credit cards. And it was like, hey, FYI, if you actually went through with this, you should have access to the Centurion Lounge. So when I was in Atlanta, after my freaking 3 Cheez-Its and 2 Diet Cokes that were for free from the flight, I go into the Centurion Lounge at Amex. This is freaking nuts, boys. I didn't travel luxury. I didn't flew private. I used to fly Delta One, all of that. I was used to it. But I've been bootstrapped for so long, I forgot all about that taste of luxury, boys. I was like, what is this? Bro, that Atlanta Centurion Lounge is undefeated. First of all, they had eggs, pancakes, fruit, croissants, muffins, sweet potato hash, bacon, all kinds of things for free. Well, I guess it's not really free. It's included in your expensive freaking annual fee. But, bro, I swear to God, I had like 5 meals. I was like, if this is the last access I ever have, I'm going out with a banger. I was like, if this is the last one I ever get, I'm going out with a banger. Anyway, and then for dinner, guys, I'm eating sweet green. I'm getting a little healthy. But I had a coupon for sweet green. I'm challenging myself. I'm kind of recording on the side, like how to travel and budget. Essentially, like how to travel the world or do business trips with spending virtually no money. So it's not really working because I already spent too much. But that's what I'm trying to do. Anyways, enough about me. What you guys have been on. I wonder if I can actually play my tunes from here. Let me see if I can play my tunes from here. I miss my little cafecito vibes. Don't you guys miss the cafecito vibes? Richard! What's up, dude? What's up, top dog Shredlord? What you up to, Richard? Reagan? What's happening with silver? Reagan, I haven't checked silver. I haven't checked the markets in weeks. I'm keeping it a buck, boys. I haven't checked the markets in weeks. Okay, switch between scenes. Alert box. Event list. How about this? How does that look? Okay, that seems a lot better. All right, I like that look better because this thing was like that random thing with the Twitch follows. Why is this thing spicy? Jesus Christ. Anyway, chat, we're gonna do a room tour. I wish it was the daytime though, because we could have got some stuff done in the daytime. I don't think my MacBook is sufficient enough to freaking. I don't think the MacBook's sufficient enough to freaking stream, boys. I don't think it's got that dog in it. You know what I mean? I wish it did. I don't think it's got that dog in it. CJ, what's happening, top dog Shredlord? My man. CJ, I'm looking for your cash flow in business, bro. CJ, I'm trying to find you a business that freaking beats your returns in TPL, bro. That's literally all I'm trying to do, Richard. I'm keeping my head locked in, right? I got my eyes on nothing but business right now, boys. Nothing but business. And do you know how hard that is in Miami? Do you know how freaking hard it is in Miami? Bro, everyone's attractive. Everyone's attractive in Miami. Everyone. From the janitor to the CEO, everyone's hot here. It's crazy. Richard, isn't it so funny? People hop in here hoping I'm going to give out some crazy private equity smart money moves for free. And they don't even smash the like button. Richard, that's some crazy work, ain't it? That's some crazy work, ain't it, Richard? They be hopping in here trying to get some smart money moves for free. They don't even hit that like button. That's a damn shame. That's a dang shame. Miami is the new finance hub? I don't think you guys understand. We should do like a walk. Okay. I want to do like a walking around. Now that I realize that this works, I didn't know if this was gonna work. I was expecting this to be chalk, but apparently it works. I don't think it's like terrible quality, but now that I know it works, we can do like outside stuff, you know. But I am on Wi-Fi. I don't know what it's like if I'm not on Wi-Fi, but hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. But there is so much traffic here. There are so many people moving here, and it's just like it's an absurd amount of like activity. It feels very crowded. I don't know if you guys have ever been to New York, but it feels like it's slowly starting to feel like Lower East Side energy and traffic from New York in Miami, in like certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Which is so weird because it's like it's that energy and that vibe there, but literally people are like, well, not people, like buildings and like the scenery is all so old. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it, it's like all the buildings are like hundreds of years old. All this other stuff is like crazy old, but yet everybody is like here for some reason. Of course, the taxes. The weather's great, but it's just crazy. Miami is like 60% people from New York. It kind of feels like that a little bit. It really does feel like that, low key, kind of. Taxes and the weather. But my thing is though, is like, doesn't Texas have something similar to that? I feel like Texas has something very similar. I have a feeling Texas has something very similar. Maybe not the water. I think Texas has the same stuff, just not the water. You know? It really has the same stuff, guys, just besides like no, like just not the water. The beaches in Texas? Well, you need to talk to CJ. CJ, remember you told us about that beach in Texas, CJ? We be catching the red snappers or the redfish? Who told us about that? It was CJ or somebody. I think it was CJ. Somebody was telling us there's like some sick stuff that you can check out. Oh, Texas coast is rural? So maybe it wasn't that then. Which one was it? Oh my gosh. On the poll, you guys were like Chat Capital HQ in South Beach. Of course, 90% are of course. You guys trying to live that fast life. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, chat. I'm not a fast life type of guy. I'm a slow life. Like when I leave the hotel, it is so fast. It is so freaking fast, boys. Like there's just like so much going on. It's like so much going on. People walk fast here. People talk. Oh my gosh, the Spanish. Huh? Chat. The Spanish here. I'm just like, hi, how you doing? Can I order me a little bit of a little bacon, egg, and cheese? And they just go like, and I'm just like, dang. I'm just like, what the heck? I love it though. I wonder if like the a-holeness of New York is gonna start coming to Miami. Because you know how like New York has just like inherent busybody buttheads that care about like status and a job and a cubicle, right? I'm curious if that is coming to Miami. If so, that's gonna suck. I think that's gonna suck. If like that'll be chalked. Because right now, Miami's got like this rhythm. It's got like this rhythm of just like cool, chill people. I love the locals here. They're so OG. They're so OG. You know what I mean? How people can afford to live in Miami? Bro, the key is a lot of folks, I think, bought real estate years ago. The question is for the young people. I don't know how the young people afford to live out here, but I think like the middle-aged people, they all own property. And like, they're on the come up. Like some of their properties are worth like 7, 8, 10x what they bought. Like literally over the last 3 years, property values have doubled in certain areas here in Miami. What's Happiest? Is it Happiest or Happiest? What's that in Miami? Go check out Happiest. Richard said, I'd rather be here than Dallas, Houston, or Austin. Are you talking about San Antonio? Low-key, San Antonio might be a move too. San Antonio, low-key, might be a move. Oh, ain't it all crypto bros and influencers, the youngins? You see, I haven't gone to that area yet. Guys. I think so. When I picked up my Sweet Green, it was in Wynwood. My Sweet Green was in Wynwood. And that's kind of like the artsy Brooklyn-esque area. And I did see an influencer there. So I spotted one influencer. Well, it wasn't really an influencer. I don't know what they were doing. I didn't notice them, or like recognize them. But like they were like filming like a skit. They were doing like some type of like funny skit with like the cute background music. And I'm like, boys, if y'all don't stop making this damn brain rot, and if you don't put no people on some real game, you know what I'm saying? You about to occupy so many people's time, and you about to spend that attention currency, which you shaking your butt, all right? You're shaking your butt on TikTok. I'm like, what, bro? What? Like, granted, I get it if you're like a shawty. I totally get it if you're a shawty and you want to do like a get ready with me. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like, you're educating females globally how to just like get a certain aesthetic. But if you're a dude, I mean, if you're like a grown, they look like grown men or like college kids. Either way, if you're in college, you're still grown. They looked over 18, and they was doing some type of like trendy viral like TikTok prank dance. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing, boy? Lock in. Hey, you know what I wanted to say? I wanted to be like, my Shredlords will run laps behind. My Shredlords will run laps around you guppies. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be like, look, if I get one or two of my guys, they'll run laps around y'all. I hope, bro. I hope you don't have to compete for a single dollar against my Shredlords. Because if that's what you're doing, out here on the TikToks on the internet, bro, you're chalked. Bro, you're chalked. All right? You are chalked. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I always bet on the Shredlords. Anyway, chat, what we got going on? Oh, by the way, all because we're doing an IRL stream, don't think I ain't about to get done what I got to get done, chat. All because I'm doing an IRL stream, I still got internet, Shredlords. I may not be playing my cafecito. But shoot, hey, I still got internet. You know what I'm saying? Your boy still got internet. And if I got internet, best believe I can still look at a 10K. Best believe, Chad, I can still look at a 10K all day, baby. I heard about this company earlier today, Lennar. Apparently they're like a big builder out here. And I might as well check out what they got going on. Hey, Kevin, my man. What's up, boy? How you doing, Kev? San Antonio, Austin corridor is rapid growth. I would like Austin more than San Antonio. People tell me Austin's like a good vibe too. People tell me Austin's like a really good vibe. Wait, you think Austin's gonna do? Wait, I'm confused. What y'all talking about? Wait, Rich Topic, why are you trying to say stay out of San Antonio? Wait, why Rich Topic telling us stay out of San Antonio? Bro, Rich, you got a lock on the hood or something? What you trying to say? Rich got a lock on the hood, Jack. He got a lock on the hood. We ain't allowed to check in. We gotta check in before we go to San Antonio, Shredlords. Before we go to San Antonio. That's funny. Meme coins going well? Bro, meme coins are going to the moon, bro. These meme coins are going to the moon, Kev. Tap in, link in bio. Get your first funded account. Meme coins. Link in bio, Kevin. First funded account, my boy. Get your first funded account. 30 days. Guaranteed. Oh, look at Richard trying to get me canceled. Chat. Look at Richard trying to get me canceled. You need to interview baddies and ask them which businesses they would love to have. You know, Boogie told me to do the same thing the other day. He was like, Kenny, you need to get more females in your streams. I'm like, bro, you can't trust none of these females out here. You think I'm going to have someone on my stream? Bro, what? I don't know who these ladies be running with off my stream. So what I look like having somebody on stream, you know what I'm saying? That could be a potential PR risk. Y'all don't get the memo. I don't like collabs. Kenny Finance don't like collabs. I like my space. I like my space. I like my privacy. I like my tight-knit community. I want nothing to do with some of these goofballs out here. Because last thing you need to do, because look, all it takes is for me to do one video or one little clip with one other content creator, but then that content creator goes off the freaking walls, right? Does something absolutely crazy, and then freaking, next thing you know it, they get canceled, and then they review their catalog and realize that, like, oh snap, you know, XYZ did something with Kenny Finance, and then I go try to raise capital, right? I go try to raise capital, and I got LPs bringing me screenshots or bringing me YouTube clips, you know what I'm saying? And we did a collab for 4 seconds. You know what I mean? I get you, Richard, that cancel culture is not real, but if I can avoid it at all costs, I'm going to avoid it. You get what I'm saying? If I can avoid it at all costs, I'm going to avoid it. You know what I mean? Show them you're a big shot with 49K subscribers. Wait, that's actually crazy when you put it like that. We actually do have 49 freaking... We actually do got 49 freaking K subscribers. That's actually kind of cool. We got some dogs. Nah, but... We're trying to get to 50. If we get to 50, I'll release the next video, by the way. I don't know if I put that on my Instagram. I was like, if we get to 50 subs, we'll release that next video. Wait, what y'all talking about? Yeah, but girls actually do like that. They actually do like that. They're like, I think LA, okay, first and foremost, I'm not in the business of generalizing all women. I am absolutely certain that in every city, whether it's Miami, LA, New York, Dubai, Bocas del Toro, Panama, wherever, I think you have a good batch of people, and then you have some questionable batches of people, right? So, what I say here in this stream is not generalizing all people of Miami. You know, I think they're all freaking great. I think, why is it getting all dark and moody in here? I think it's all freaking great. And the girls, I think, often, let me see. This is where I need Richard's PR training. Because what I thought in my head, if I said it, I would have got canceled. I think any time that you have like a really big city, you're gonna have people that have a motive in mind to try to do like a escalator approach towards success, right? And that goes for guys and girls. +1 for PR training. That you're gonna have people in a community that are looking for an escalator route to success. One of the weirdest things that you could one of the weirdest things in the world is like when there is, you go to like a social setting, and of course there might be like people of the opposite sex, like girls that try to like hang out with you because of like where you work or what you do, or if you're like famous and big or like a musician or something because you have a platform, right? But then it's even weirder when there's dudes that do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like dudes that try to like very strategically like status hack off of you. And it's just like, bro, that's like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. That happens a lot more in LA. That happens a lot in LA actually. I think there's a lot of goofy soft boys in LA that are doing a bunch of status hopping. You know what I'm saying? That are leeches. That's a good point. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to call it, leeches. At least here in Miami, regardless of the source of the income, people are hustling out here. You got to admit, like there's something in the DNA of like people out here in Miami, irrespective of whatever their source is, they're getting up and getting after it somehow, some way. Like people are moving. People are moving out here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're selling feet pics or you're selling freaking hot dogs on the corners, or you're freaking selling real estate, or you're freaking doing growth equity deals, people out here are hustling. You know what I'm saying? People out here are hustling. In LA, I would say this with conviction. There's not a lot of hustlers in LA. There's just not. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of hustlers. I think a lot of people, either based on their family support, their like influential scale, kind of just like are okay with the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they were like okay with the bare minimum there. You know what I mean? Not everybody. There's just like a thing out there which is like they don't want to like go the extra mile. They don't want to like work really hard. You know? That's why I moved to like where I live in Southern California. I don't live in LA, guys. I don't live in LA. So I live in a community where ain't nothing but old people. They all rich. You know what I'm saying? Just like Rich Topic. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep telling folks. Why my lights turned off, chat? Oh wait, chat, we doing a room tour? We doing a little room tour? Oh wait, should I put y'all on game? Let me put y'all on game. LA still LA? Yeah. That's facts. Wait, Andy, someone you talked to recently dropped out of business major because they couldn't get around the fake feeling of networking? Wait, okay, how do we feel about that? Oh, Black Mama Trader, what up, top dog, Shredlord? Welcome. Sorry, guys, the chat is so small on this like IRL setup. I'm trying to get it locked and loaded, you know? CJ said, I'm just looking for Mrs. Kinney Finance. She out here for real, I'll tell you that. She out there for real. Something that stuck with me was when you posted Byron Wayne's 20 lessons. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was an epic stream. Remember when we did that? We went through all the 20 lessons? That was sick. And both Rich Topic and Nate Star, screw both of you guys. Screw both of you guys. That's some wild work. Hey, they got YouTube on this thing? Hold on. Hey, chat, I'm about to see if I can pull up my stream on the TV. You know what I'm saying? Talking about bro is 40. That's some crazy work. That's the wildest thing in the world. Bro is 40. Yeah, you can 40 your way to smashing that like button. All right, real quick. 10K of the day, boys. 10K of the day. Let's look at Lennar. First 10K of the day. Y'all thought I was joking. I actually have to read a 10K every day. And I was like, for some reason, I'm on a rabbit hole, chat. I'm in a rabbit hole of looking at like return on invested capital for businesses. Okay. Wait, this is so interesting. Okay, hold on. The average sale price. So Lennar is a new build, new construction. All right. So Lennar is a new construction, and the average price of a Lennar home, new construction, for 2025 was $391,000 compared to $423,000 in 2024. That's a fascinating stat. So the average price of a Lennar home, which tends to build super like big box cookie cutter new builds in suburbs across America, their average home value decreased by $30,000. Are we in like a real estate dip? Chad, are we in a real estate dip? Ooh-wee. Okay, hold on. They're acquiring land. Oh, here we go. CJ, look at this. I'm on page 2. PDF page 11. They acquire land through option contracts, which generally enable us to control portions of properties owned by land banks and other third parties or entities in which we have investments until we have determined whether to exercise the options. They also acquire land from individual landowners and developers and other home builders. They're also acquiring land or regional home builders that own or have options to purchase land in strategic markets. They do joint ventures and partnerships. They invest in regional developers in exchange for preferential land purchase opportunities. And they acquire land in conjunction with their multifamily business unit. Okay. And then they're involved in all stages of planning and building the residential communities. And the whole process includes land acquisition, site planning, preparation, and improvement of land and design, construction, and marketing of those homes. Ooh, this is good goop. Chat, this is good goop. This is good freaking goop right here. But I don't know. Like how down is real estate though? You know what I mean? Like is it like really, really down? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Okay. Let's take it down. Okay. There was like a little bit of lag. Sheesh. Okay, here we go. Now, let's read their financials. Hey, chat, a 10K a day, keep the doctor away. Night star, a 10K a day, get the doctor away. Hold on, twin. Dang, they got stuff everywhere. Dude, and they also, okay, hold on. Okay, so CJ says the market is down for real estate. Let's talk about the key risk. So their key risk says demand for homes we build may adversely be affected by macro factors beyond their control. Okay. So they just mention the risk. They don't talk about if it's like relevant or not. But in their MD&A section, they're supposed to talk about that. So let's see what they do in the MD&A section. Let's see if they do it in the MD&A section, chat. Okay. That's page 26. Okay, so page 26, MD&A. Guys, I'm looking at Lennar, Lennar. I don't know how to share my freaking screen on my phone. So we gotta do this together. I'm doing this bootleg style. Okay. All right, here's our outlook. Okay, Lennar's fourth quarter and year-end 2025 results reflect what it continues to be a difficult housing market. However, while our margin has been under pressure, as we focus on bringing affordable housing to an affordability-constrained consumer base, the underlying demand is still strong while supply is short. During the past 3 years of difficult market conditions, we have maintained volume, grown our market share, and re-engineered our operating platform for a better and more efficient future when the market normalizes. We began the quarter with the expectation that declining interest rates were the start of a market recovery. While mortgage rates drifted marginally lower in the fourth quarter, the customer response remained tepid, suggesting a combination of poor affordability and diminished consumer confidence continued to limit demand. And this stuff is like that's like a bad stat. Not a bad stat, but it's like a real risk because like they're spending billions of dollars to build these homes, and then after that the homes sit empty, and you're just paying interest every single month, you know, without getting any rent roll from that. So that's not good. Okay, so while traffic was consistent, customers were both hesitant and limited by what they could afford to purchase. So that's why they saw the average price of their stuff go down $40,000 year over year from 2024 to 2025. Cost inflation has clearly had a significant impact on the lifestyle of the average American family. At the same time, concerns around job security have become increasingly prominent. That's actually real. Are you guys concerned about job security? What do you guys think? Chat, what do y'all think? What are your thoughts on like the job security thing? I heard it's like really hard to get a job right now. Like I'm hearing trends that like for people that are actively seeking to like recruit in a different role, or like they don't have a job now but they're trying to get a job, it's like a really difficult job market. What do you guys think? Is that true? I know we have some people there's some people that are in like the tech world and like software engineering world, and I hear that it's like dang near impossible to get a good job if it's like that. But I'm hearing from people that are in the trades world and like the skilled trades area. It's, bro, you can't get enough of these workers. You know, you can't get enough people that have the skilled trades. So like for them, it's a whole different narrative. For them, I'm hearing it's a whole different narrative, chap. It's a whole different narrative. Okay, so you guys actually agree then. So the job market is kind of crazy. What kind of jobs are you guys trying to find? Wait, if anybody is like actually like seriously trying to find like a job, we can do a stream one day where I help you like make a resume and stuff for folks that are trying to get something in a field that I know about. Hey, I'm always down for a little chat capital career development type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody eats. Everybody eats over here. Everybody eats. You just got to be in the Discord though. Guys, do you know that we hit? Hold on. I don't know if we did it officially. Let me check. Let me check the Discord. Let me check. I think low key it was. I think we celebrated a big win today on Discord. Let me check. Discord, Las Vegas. Oh snap! And tomorrow, chat, I can't stream it, but I'm excited for it. I get to see my boy. I get to see my boy tomorrow. We're going to dinner. I'm going to dinner with him and his wife. I haven't seen him in a minute. He's also my wealth manager. So he's about to put me on game. I get to see my tax advisor. All my people are out here. Like my wealth manager's here. My tax advisor's in Florida. I'm seeing her on Friday. My accountant is here. She's in Florida. My portcos are here. Everything is low-key here. I think I need to move to Florida. I need to stop being a knucklehead. I think I actually need to move to Florida. Chris, I got you. Wait, I need that resume help after uni? Boy, you're gonna need it a lot earlier than that. You're gonna need it a lot earlier than that. Juan, you want to be in Florida? For some reason, Juan, I thought you were in Florida. You in Florida? You one of them Texas joints? It's the worst year across the board? Dang. I actually never knew it was like... Oh, you're Georgia. Oh, yeah, the Georgia boys. Georgia boys. Yeah. Georgia boys. Okay, what else is Lennar saying? Okay, so they mentioned that... Okay. So we know that margin will remain under pressure in the first quarter of 2026, and sales and closings will be seasonally light. However, we have a lower cost structure, efficient product offering, and strong market positioning that we expect to accommodate pent-up demand as rates moderate and confidence ultimately returns. Our strategy has positioned us for strong cash flow, higher returns on equity and capital, and stronger bottom line growth in the future. Meanwhile, we will remain focused on volume and even flow production. Okay. Wow. And they also expect the price of homes in first quarter 2026 to also be lower than fiscal year in 2025. So there's huge pressure on pricing. Okay. So let's see how much they made for the year ending in 2025. Okay, all the revenue comes from the sale of homes, not really land. And then the cost to build these homes. They're actually low margin. They're actually a low margin business. Now that I think about it. You know what I mean? They're actually like a pretty low margin business. It's like a 10% margin style business. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so they give operating, I don't know if you guys can see this. They give operating data. Chat. They give, ignore how dirty my laptop is. They give operating data of where their sales are coming from. Most of the sales come from the West Coast. The second largest is Central U.S. Third is East. Fourth is South Central. But here's what's fascinating. East Coast homes that they're building, they have a 20% gross margin. versus the West Coast homes, they have 16% gross margin. I think it's because of the labor thing. I think the people that work on building it are just more expensive in California. That's why it's like it's actually really hard to buy a business in Cali, chat. It's really hard to buy a business in Cali. Because it's just like, I don't want to say like, why would you? But it's just like, if you build a product that is doing a, like, damn, I messed my laptop up. If you have a product that's doing national sales and you have like a national pricing strategy, but you have a cost basis that's regional, why not make your cost basis, if it's regional and you're selling nationally, in the cheapest regional place you can possibly do it? Like freaking New Mexico, right? Nothing against New Mexico, but it's like a pretty efficient production market, I assume, right? Or like Illinois, Michigan, something like that, where it's not like crazy, you know? I was speaking with an owner like 2 or 3 months ago. I love the guy, amazing person. He's part of like this like Christian business leader group I'm in OC, and he has like an auto part business, and they sell most of the auto. They have like a number one niche market positioning in the specific auto part, but they sell it online. So like people all across America in the world are buying their auto parts. Like when you go online to buy their auto parts, you don't have a California price or a Michigan price or a Texas price. You just have like whatever the price is. You get me? And he currently has production capacity in California, in Orange County, which is uber expensive. And he was thinking like, all right, do we raise growth equity to increase production capacity? And I'm like, yeah, of course. But if you're going to do that, you got to drastically transform your OpEx. You got to drastically transform like how you're thinking about production here, right? And he was like, well, what's like a good logical place? I'm like, first and foremost, look at the data to see where are you getting most of your customers from. Are most of your customers coming in from the East Coast? Are they coming in from Texas? Are they coming in from Michigan, Midwest? Like figure out wherever they're coming from, because that influences like your logistics costs as well. Like if all of your customers are in freaking Rhode Island and you're producing in California, you're paying a bag. So if you ever think about opening a second plant to produce something, it better be in freaking Rhode Island. You get me? But it just made sense that like, oddly enough, most of his customers were in like Tennessee. And he has like a kid in Tennessee that has like a kid. He's like a grandpa. And he was like, I always wanted to move to Tennessee. I was like, that's God telling you right there. You got to focus on margin and move your butt to Tennessee. And I was like, this is cool and all. I like having you here. But you should even think about considering like closing this whole California facility and just repivoting the entire production efforts into Tennessee. Like that, like, you know what I mean? So that's how I would do. That's how I would do. If you're doing it for tax purposes, it won't work. I'll choose Puerto Rico instead. What do I think about fertilizer? What kind of fertilizer? For fertilizer, your cost basis is like commodity driven, right? So in a good market environment, you can crush it given commodity swings. In a bad market environment, you're like chalk, bro. My bad, Chet. The lights auto shut off in here. The lights be auto shutting off in this joint. You know what I'm saying? The lights be auto shutting off in this joint. Oh, chat. Y'all want the room tour? I'll give out a room tour. All right, chat, let's cook. Oh, shoot. Oop. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. Okay. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, how about it focuses on me, and then we can flip it. I can't read the chat right now. It's so small. It is so freaking small. Okay. Flip camera. Okay, boys. As you can see, as soon as you walk in, I was so confused because I was like, dang, this place is nice. It smells good. But why is there a baby carriage? I was like, what? I was like, bro, why is there a baby carriage in my room? I was like, she must think I'm a daddy. Anyway, chat, you walk in, get a little mirror pick, top dog Shredlord, little bathroom vibes. The bathroom's low-key crispy though. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. The bathroom's nice. Shower's dope. It's got two of those joints in there. This shower bath is like, that's a really awesome freaking light. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like one of these things. Oh yeah, you little beach joints, But, chat, that's our streamer right there. That's the best lighting. Bed is cool. It's funny though, chat. They like gave me mail. As soon as I came in, they like gave me like a welcome mail, and they gave me like a little like welcome card, and they're like, "OMG, thank you so much." Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, "Of course, I'm here for a few days. Happy to be here." Bed is mad comfortable. These curtains are super freaking nice. But I'm like, bro, why do they put a baby carriage in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really just don't get. I don't know why they put a freaking baby carriage in my room. It's actually mad weird. And then you guys can't see, but out here, chat, that's the ocean. Right? Like this whole view here is like the coast. So they actually hooked us up real good with this. I was like, give me something nice. I gotta show the Shredlords something. And then I got like my little name on the TV and stuff too. Now, chat, let me put y'all on game. So when y'all walk into a hotel, right? What's the first thing you think about doing? You walk in, you see the snacks, and you see the drinks. And you're like, lesser evil popcorn. I love that. OMG. Tequila. Oh, I got that Grey Goose, right? Or you're like, oh, I'm thirsty. Let me get a little water. I'm thirsty. Let me get a little water. Or you open this up here and you're like, oh, I want a little snack for the vibes. A little snack. I'm trying to watch me a little bit of YouTube, Kenny Finance, and watch a little snack. Or you try to get you some of these. Boys, let me put y'all on game. Never do it. Don't open anything. When you travel, don't open anything. Okay? The water, $12 US. The tequila, $95 probably. I don't drink. I'm not drinking. That's not going to any use at all. So, the same layout and the quantity and orchestration of everything they had here when I walked in is going to look just like it when I leave. I'm not touching the coffee. I'm not touching the waters. I'm not touching the popcorn. I'm not even touching the ice. I'm not touching the drinks. I'm not touching the sodas. None of that. Because they charge you an arm and a leg, chat. An arm and a leg. So what I did was, as soon as I was here, I went to Target and I got me a 24 pack of purified drinking water. It's the only one they really had. And this was like $3, chat. Like for 24 waters. Versus one water is $7. Make it make sense. I got me something to snack on. I got me some little lightly salted roasted almonds. And then I got this, because it was like on sale. You know? And I got a little baby carriage. Alright, I gotta look at my computer so we can catch up on I gotta see what y'all saying. But that's the room tour. You know? Good little vibe. They gave me a treat. I don't know what this is. They gave me like a little freebie thing here. What is this called? La Louve. What is this? La Louvier Chocolatier? La Louvier Chocolatier? The heck? Anyway, apparently, because of my status, they gave me like free breakfast. They gave me like dining credits and all that. I'm like, dang, y'all must have really F with the boy, huh? Y'all must be trying to get a brand deal. And today's sponsor of today's YouTube video, shout out to oh snap. Anyways, what y'all saying? What do you think about fertilizer? Edwin, just buy VOO and chill. Okay, get a second simple cheap phone only to read the chat when I'm IRL. Wait, like a whole second telephone? Wait, actually? I gotta get a whole second telephone? I don't know. Wait, what? That's crazy. Guys, I gotta do something with this freaking baby carriage. I gotta get rid of it. I don't want to be waking up in the middle of my sleep like, the baby carriage. I think I'm gonna put it in the hallway, just to remind them. And I'm gonna send them an email. And I'm like, I'm a Shredlord, all right? I'm a Shredlord. I'm not a dad. I don't give dad. Do I give dad energy? Do you think? You think she thought I was a dad? Dang. Wait, well, they gave a little gift for my fake kid. What is this? Like, they gave a little gift for my fake kid. Should we open it up? Or what is this? What is Dada Oompa? What's Dada Oompa? Apparently, it's like a fancy organic baby care business. Dada Oompa. What the heck? Oh, it's got like wash and shampoo for babies, nourishing body lotion, extra mild hand soap. Ooh. Excuse me. Chat, this might be good goop. Hey, anybody got kids? Y'all want this? Chat, we're doing a giveaway. Anybody got kids? They want this? I'm not having kids anytime soon. So if I try to store this, it'll expire. But if anybody's got a kid, I'll give it to you. Wait, who on? No, Eric ain't got no kid yet. I could give it to, maybe Boogie. Nah, Boogie ain't got no kid. I don't know who's got like a baby. Oh, JR. But JR's far. He's far. JR, if you're watching the stream, you can have this if you want it. All right, giveaway, guys. Whoever has a baby, I'll give you this free, like, cool giveaway. Okay, so the rest of the streams for this week, we should do some stuff during the daytime, like outside. I'm down to find, like, oh, hold on, Jack. Oh, shoot. My stand died. Anyway, chat, I'm down to, like, go try to find, like, a central area that just has, like, dope businesses. And chat, I just say we, like, walk into those joints and try to, like, source and try to get, like, a tour of some operations. You know what I mean? I think that'll be, like, actually sick for us to, like, try to get some, like, a tour of some operations. You know? Like, maybe find out where, like, a production hub is or where the auto shops are. But I don't want to do anything that's got some illegal activity, and they're kind of like, nah, we can't be on stream like that, you know? So, not to say that there's a lot of that, but, like, there's some spots in Michigan where I just don't want to go, because it's like, you can't be putting that stuff on camera. There's oil fields out here? Okay, so that's cool. Oil fields would be sick. There's also, like, what are they called? The marshes? Like is that what it's called? Is it called a marsh? It's the thing where it's like the swamps. I want to go to the swamps, chat. I saw a stream that Speed, who was it? Was it Speed or somebody else? But they went to like the swamps in Florida. I just don't know if that's close to me. Hopefully they give me a waffle for breakfast. So they did say I had free breakfast included. So I'm gonna see. But Chad, this is actually, Everglades. Yeah, Everglades. Yeah. Chad, this is actually, like, huge, because, like, when I used to travel, I used to always be on KKR's dime. This is crazy. Like, all KKR and Blackstone's dime. The flights, first class, taken care of, because it's a private equity firm. The hotel, You know, crazy. Actually, funny enough, they used to put us in the cheapest hotels. They used to put us on the best flights, but the cheapest hotels for some reason. It's so annoying. It's like their weird policy. But, Chad, this whole trip is on my own dime for like the hold go. We're growing up, dudes. We're growing up, dudes. It's kind of crazy. It's expensive, but it's worth it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. And for folks that, oh, Jack, what's up, dude? How you doing, Jack? Jack on SoundCloud. We're meeting the Portco. I met the team today. We're doing like some value creation stuff. Doing some hiring. I have some interviews. A bunch of stuff. A bunch of just good stuff going on, guys. So it's like daytime is like hardcore, holdco, freaking Shredlords season, you know? So we got that going on. But that's why I picked this hotel, because it's like very nice. Feels like a vacay, right on the water. So it's like, it can feel like a reset in the evening and in the early mornings. But in the daytime, I can go into the busy hustle and bustle and be like immersed in the mix with the business, meeting with customers, all kinds of things. Close. We're getting close. There's like a bunch of nuances with the close. I don't want to bore you guys with it, but when you're trying to close an actual business acquisition, there's a bunch of things with like purchase agreements, funding, F reorganizations, state filings, SBA funding, SBA forms, legal docs, all that stuff that gets in the way. And me and the seller agreed that we can start like the business growth initiatives now while the lawyers do the lawyering, you know? So we're hustling. So we'll see. But pray for me, boys. Wish me luck. Hopefully we get this thing wrapped up soon. But the good thing is, it's like, because timing kills all deals. Usually. And it's like a deal that takes this long usually just makes the seller impatient, and they're like, screw this, I can just keep the business and I don't want to go through all this and wait. But me and the seller have a really good relationship, and we're so in tune with like what our core priorities are that like we just want to lock in together in person. Like we sat together in person in our office like for 6 hours straight, just like yapping about the pipeline, about the team, about our hiring needs, about the vision, about tech enablement, all that kind of stuff. And we're both aligned that like whether this thing closes in a day or if it closes in like 2 weeks, that's not really going to be needle moving, because we're trying to solve for like the next 10 years of this business. You get me? So, but yeah, we're cooking, chat. We're locked and loaded. Can you talk about how you got this lead? Can I? Y'all know I'm open book, but I think this one's, I think it's a little niche. But it was a proprietary one, following we did market mapping, and it's in a sector that I knew a lot about when I was at KKR. We wanted to acquire some bigger ones in the space, and then I knew that if I were to go on my own, this would be one of like the first priority sectors because of how fragmented it is at the smaller level. And like that was just like a pretty good setup. So like I knew this was a space I wanted to buy in. And then from there, it was just a matter of just like ensuring that like we found the right one. And this one has like massive pipeline, crazy margins, solid team, lean team, things like that, you know? So that's that, boys. That's that. But we got some more stuff coming up this week, though. All right, we got some more. Don't think it's gonna be all hotel streams. That's not. It ain't all gonna be hotel streams. Will you focus on this or go for the next one later this year? So I'm under the. I like to tell myself that I can do actually anything I put my mind to, and I don't think it's like a crazy bet to think that we can close this one, scale it and grow it, and also pursue an add-on in the same year. You know, I think once we do some hiring updates, we'll be able to unlock capacity to tackle the pipeline. And then they don't need to be that involved in like the sourcing process for like a new acquisition. Like that's my specialty. Like that's why I have the holdco, right? And I got like my business development person already building relationships with like all of the logical next acquirees. So it's just a matter of like if the business that we like for part two is willing to sell, is trading at a good multiple, has good performance, and it actually can unlock real synergies. Because once you own a business, guys, you got to ask yourself, should I acquire a competitor or should I outcompete the competitor, right? And this is like kind of like, not cutthroat, but it's just like business. Like, should I acquire this business as a tuck-in or should I just take their employees? You know what I mean? Like, should I just like literally hit up the employees on LinkedIn and be like, I'll pay you double whatever they're paying you right now. You know? And that way, your cost basis for like one employee went from 100,000 to 200,000, but you spared yourself $2 million of a purchase price or $5 million of a purchase price, you know? So it just requires you to think very critically around like what is the synergy you want to unlock with the next few hires, you know? So that's the name of the game, boys. That's the name of the game. And if you guys haven't smashed that like button, I literally flew all the way across the country and just wizarded up a whole stream just to do an IRL Miami, and you guys couldn't even freaking smash the like button. I'm joking, boys. I'm joking. Anyway, Shredlords, I'm about to finish my salad, and then, funny enough, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to go to the hotel gym, you know? Go to the hotel gym and vibe out. But I just wanted to test this thing and make sure it worked. But obviously it freaking does. So that's sick. So WV guys for joining. I don't have my closing outro song. Or do I? Wait, or do I? Hold on, chat. Let's see. Nah, wait. Is it outro time yet? No, I don't think so. Is it outro time? There's got to be a way to have. There we go. Spotify. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Oh, here we go, chat. Logging in. Chevy tuned up like a nut. Bro, what? They're sending me logins? Okay. Now I don't even, I can't even open it on there. Okay, log in with a password. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Is it this? How about this? Is this it? Ooh, I think this is it, chat. Oh, I think this is it. Shredlords, I think this is it. Hold on. Y'all thought I couldn't do a little IRL stream with my joints. Ah! There we go, chat. We still got it going. Hey guys, you gotta hit the like button. Nah, it's all good. They don't have to. I do this for fun, man. As long as y'all able to get into this chat and hang out with me, and we can talk and vibe, that's all that matters. But the rest of this week is about to be banger. I'm gonna try to figure out where I can stream and where I can't stream. But I would love to get like an IRL one where we go visit a business together. That would be sick. That's like my objective. So my promise to you is I'm going to try my best to try to find one of those. I think that'll be elite, boys. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm about to go finish this freaking salad. It's literally cold now just because I had to holler at the Shredlords. But take care of yourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Take care of the camp, take care of the team, take care of the family, take care of the people. Get out and see the world. Once we close this deal, I got flights booked to Asia, Europe, all kinds of things. I'll be damned if I don't go see the world, boys. I'll be damned if I don't get out and go see the world, boys. So I'm about to do it. You guys can do it with me. But just get the heck after it, all right? That's what we're here to do, guys. So have as much fun as you can. I'm about to be very responsible here in Miami, find cash flowing businesses. And we're gonna keep cooking, all right? So peace and love, chat. I'll holler at y'all literally here probably tomorrow. Probably. And if not, well, we're not gonna talk about it if not. Because you know we keep our problems, baby. All right, Shredlords, I'll holler at y'all later. Dale, peace. Let's see how, I don't even know how to end this thing. Let's just press the red button. Bye. Oh, they gave me a warning. Oh, bye.